We're here at Dog Cat at the Village Center, close to State Line on the south side or South Shore side. And I'm talking with George, and we're going over some of the really necessary things that you should provide for your pet when you're going out on, let's say, a day hike. And Dog Cat has everything that you need for that. So especially if you're visiting and your dog may not be used to the conditions up here, we have some suggestions for you. So George, tell us about that.
So when you come to Lake Tahoe, there's a lot of granite, and sometimes it can get quite hot in the summertime. And one of the things that we deal with the most is dogs tearing up their feet.
Right.
If you have a large dog and you're out in the backcountry and he tears up his feet and suddenly doesn't want to walk, it could be a dangerous scenario, but definitely a miserable scenario to have to try to transport your dog back to.
And painful for them too.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. You'll notice right away, just from the basis of hot, a lot of times when the pavement's really hot, dogs will just start lifting up their feet and standing like a stork, and you know right away that it's really uncomfortable for them. And one of the ways to deal with that is shoes. And we have a whole variety of shoes. This particular one is the Roughwear brand. These are really awesome for going out on long hikes. If you're going to go on a multiple day hike, if you're going to try to climb Mount Talac or go on the Rim Trail, even if you're not 100% sure that your dog needs them, it'd be really wise to bring them along with you. It has a Vibram sole on the bottom. It'll protect the dog from ripping their feet up, ripping the pads off their feet, and once that happens, it's kind of game over.
It's a done deal, right?
Yeah, it's like, okay, now how are we going to get back to the car or whatever? So anyway, we have a whole variety of them. When people come in, we love to have them bring the dog because it really makes it a lot easier to make sure we fit the dog very specifically, and probably even more importantly, that we show you how to fit them on the dog. A lot of people buy them online and then they get the wrong size and you're exchanging them, and things go wrong unless you really know how to make sure that they're secure on the dog's foot and then it's the correct size.
Well, and they want to be comfortable. If they're fit correctly, then the dog's not going to be, wanting to shake it off and feel like it's, part of them, right?
Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to, and definitely dogs will be awkward in the beginning, but if they're fit correctly, they can really work really well. And the differences in sizes are like 1/4 of an inch. So in other words, it's, going from a small to a large is only like 1/2 inch. So the sizing can be really tricky to measure at home and draw on a piece of paper. It can be done, but it's challenging.
Right. Okay, so get them fitted.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do a little checklist. What should I pack? Let's say I'm going out for the day. What should I pack to protect my dog?
So the shoes for sure. Travel bowl would be really handy.
For water or food?
Yep, you could use the same bowl for both. We were talking about stuff. There's other ways to help protect your dog's foot, like Musher Secret, which is a salve. It's like a real soft thing that you can rub onto the dog's feet. Provides a little bit of protection, and it also helps if the feet do get dry and cracked. It can help to prep that. I would definitely bring them some treats. I would make sure that you have a leash, because you never know what you're going to run into.
Leash laws.
Yeah, you got leash laws if you're going to the beach, even where you're supposed to have a leash. This is a really handy way. We call it a quick draw leash, where you can actually use it in addition to the dog's collar, and then it's really easy to just grab this and use it real quickly if you're in a place where it's sort of a gray area. This is a great item to have.
Well, thank you, George. Any information you need, come to Dog Cat. Thanks. Back to you.